This episode is the beginning of a build, and we're going to be going with issue 1. Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is the last stage of the Ecto build, stage 140. It's a bittersweet. It's been a challenging build, that's for sure. Every time I move this car, I break the mirror off. The driver's side mirror. Gotta glue it again. But that just happens when I'm trying to turn this monster around. It weighs a lot, so it's not really. I gotta be careful with my back. But yep. Anyhow, I'd like to thank some people that helped me along the way. First of all, special thank goes out to my wife for bearing with me as I build this model and the cost of it. It's just the time that it took to build it. I would give her a special shout out and thank you. I thank for my daughter for all the time she had to hold the part up and down and just wait here. Thank all the builders who've given me advice, especially World of Wayne. Without further ado, let's get building. So I got Nelly over here, and the first thing I had to do to the model, let me adjust my camera. It's going to be a monster to try to film this, but anyhow, I'm going to do the best we can. I had to go and do a lot of wire management, and take the wires from the blue lights here and the ones in the back and just really put some zip ties and then along the side. Really try to, get to the point where the model itself is, all the wires were a little hidden. Oh, watch those wheels. I'm going to go to the side camera. Maybe we get a better view of what we have to do here on the side camera. Okay. So the first step in this is find that magazine again. Okay, here we go. Step 1, well, that was the wire management. Step 2, I connected the wires over here to the everything's connected. So now we're just moving. The twist ties are done. Now we're going to secure the base of this. Each of the 4 posts are going to take 2 VM screws. How I get the screws in here will be something to see. But nevertheless, they take 2 VM screws. So let's get busy with that. Okay. Let's find my VM screws. TM. ARP. We got all kinds of screws for this build. LP. GP. GM. GP. VM. There they are. Oh, there's some big screws too. These would be smaller. Well, okay. To stand up for this. Okay. So while I get situated, let me find my. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get one of the posts done. Start it right here. It's been one of the days of just fighting, dropping things. I think I have an extra level of gravity in my studio today. Oh, you know what? Put my oil. Yeah. Put the oil. Okay. Definitely put the oil on there. I'm going to go all the way tight. Try to get 4 of them started. There we go. I'm trying to put that in black and black. There we go. I couldn't see. Don't want to strip the screwdriver either. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not going to risk scraping this paint trying to get a screw in there. That's for sure. This one kind of slides, but it doesn't slide all the way that way. There we go. Just move that out the way. Look at that. Worked for me. Okay. Slide that back in. I got 2 on the other side. I'm going to work on everything on this side first. Then when I turn the monster around, then we'll do everything on the other side. How's that sound? Because as you can see in the studio, I'm limited the space I can turn this thing around. And so, and then the number 3, they act like you got a whole big table. We'll have to come back to that. Alright. Yeah, here we go. We can do step 4. Alright, step 4, these 2 brackets. And 2 GM white. 2 of them. And that's where that hose is at. Yeah, that hose. That hose. That's going to go all the way from here to down there. Okay. That hose. I've ordered the, because this one is not, it was a nice hose. It's kind of flimsy. So I'm going to order my replacement hose to come in from Portworks. They got a nicer hose, and I got the little weather stems coming from Portworks too. I just gotta wait. And this is as you can see. Okay. Alrighty. So just right here at the bottom, right there, it's going to go into with 2 GM screws. GM, yeah, click a GM. Yeah, GM. 2 little white GM screws. Well, where's my screwdriver? Okay. Now, not risking to strip off the whole entire. I'm just going to put a dab of oil on the screw. I don't feel like scraping my okay. Okay, there we go. Put another one. Just a little bit of oil on it. Okay. And now, up here in this little section, just going to be secured in there with one TM screw because it's got a it's got two little guides that go in there. I'm trying to talk. Sometimes I mumble. My wife says my microphone doesn't always catch me. No, I apologize. I really do. Okay. And we got one TM screw right up in here. We're going to just go straight down. Oh, Lord. Don't scratch the paint on this model. Okay. There we go. Those two are in. Now for the, it's showing you got, let me show you, let me get the ports out. Be careful in this build, because I mean, they got some tiny parts. Good Lord, they got some tiny parts. Could lose a couple. Okay, I got two little pieces. Go in there, let me show you, where's the camera? Okay, there we are. These two little pieces, one goes in, it's going to help with the, just put it in the end. And one goes, figure B, one goes into the tube. I guess it goes in the base like that. I mean, I would imagine. I'm going to kind of put it in there like this. I think that's what they want us to do. And that's what you do, okay. On the base itself, where you saw me at right here, let me show you. So I'm going to get a better wire than that. Take that little tube that's in there and that bottom piece, you're going to push it up. And it goes in here. Kind of catches it. It goes around like that. But it's a horrible tube. So, flimsy. It's been sitting in there bent all that time. But that's okay. We're going to order a new tube on Partworks, and I'll leave the link to that. It'll be well worth it, and I'll come back and replace this. But it's Christmas time, and getting something shipped from England might be problematic. But at least for the display purposes of it, I'm going to just do it like this. Because I just do not like the way that tube looks. But that's okay. It's in there right now. That's all that matters right now. It's in there. We will order the Partworks tubes. It's well worth it. Okay. Now for the ladder. Okay. Well, a good ladder piece. Now you can get your ladder out with two XP screws. It's two ladder. Sorry about that. You can take two XP screws and connect. Right here you'll see where the they go in here. So you got to connect them to little screws here. And two XP screws. And then that'll be that. So let me go ahead and do that and I'll come back. Okay, now we're going to put the ladder on the car. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is, now that these two are secure at the top, very careful not to scratch this car. I just want to kind of get it started. Be He-Man just yet with it. Get it started up here. So it's going to be VM screws at the bottom. Okay, and then up here at the top, they're going to be two LP screws. There went one on the floor. Okay. Okay, that's one. I have a collection on the floor. I have to get a magnet after each one of my builds. Okay, there's two. I'll temporarily reconnect this thing here, because we definitely have ordered another. This is just like, I'm not blaming Fanhome for this. Those other geniuses. That's just horrible. Give a hole. GP screw. There's one of these little mounting brackets. I see where it's going to go. The hook underneath. Okay. Right there is where it's talking about going. We go to the side camera. Make sure I don't destroy this car while trying to film it. Okay, if you're looking over here, it's going to go right there in this section. There's a little black piece right here, the lip at the bottom. And it's going to be secured in with one GP screw. GP. The black GP screw. Okay. If I wound up doing this without dropping on the floor, it'd be a miracle. Yeah, I could. It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. That thing went in there without dropping on the floor. Okay, now finally, I got that right. Insert the remaining antenna into the front antenna mount with the other end, slided through the front antenna holder. Okay, I got the antenna in there. Untangling it was really fun. Went ahead and put some super glue in here to hold it. Watch your eyes. Good thing I had glasses on. Thing popped up. Okay, now I gotta flip this car around. I'm gonna take a break because after I flip it around, I'm gonna need a break. But I hope you're enjoying the build so far. I tell you what, 140. Whew, it's quite a lot of work. I still don't like that tube. I'm going to order the one from Ian, but I got to do something with it. Got a couple of ideas. Alright, turn the car around and we'll come back, folks. Watch out for the darn driver's door window. That little bitty tiny piece. I'll put it somewhere. It broke off. I got to glue it back again. That mirror. If I had $1 for every time I broke one of those mirrors, I took this one off over here. The car would pay for itself. Okay, we're back. So now we're gonna continue with step 3. I glued my mirror. I also want to show you I did a modification to the wire here. I took just a basic it's an old camera I had, and I put the just threaded the wire through there, cut it off. Where a little bit of tip here and this, and it looked like it helped the wire a lot. It makes it more flexible. So I was kind of straightening it out. I'll still order the one from Ian, but I wanted to show you I did that. So that's that. Now we will continue. I got my filming on my iPhone so I could do this over here because I got the car in my build studio. So hopefully everything's working out right here. So you're going to take this little piece here and with a black GP screw, this little silver piece, you're going to have to, it just goes right up in here like that. You secure it with a GP screw. I got my mirror glued back on too. I took some modification there, but watch that little driver's side mirror. It's a little something. Okay. Okay, and just screw it in. And there, that's all we had to do there. And then now, for this piece here, lessons learned from the last time I fooled with this. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this thing goes in this little hole first. Tap it. Because I had a little problem with the other side when I did the antenna. Oh, man, I'm trying not to drop any of this on the ground because I don't think I would be successful in finding it ever again. The dog is 2 ways to Sunday upset. I don't know. Something's not going right in the Basset Hound's life. That's all I can say. Dog's really upset. Nothing new for the dog being upset. Be a number of things. Could be the fact she went outside and found some raccoons. Did not want to play nicely with her. Okay, now that's assembled there. Now we'll go over to the car and we'll put this on. Okay, we're back with the car. Now we're going to place this piece right here and attach it to the car with 3 A, B, M screws. Very small screws. Let's call it that. Because that's what it is. It's very small screws. Very small screws. If I don't lose one of these screws, putting one of these things in here, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Yep, there went one. Thank God they give you extra ones. They only give you one extra. So, man. Okay, that's one. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, oh, I hope it's flexible. I saw we're hitting the camera. Two. And the last one, number 3. Okay. Okay. So that's that. And then with another GP screw goes, well, gotta put the, don't forget to put this in here. What I did with my other one is I dropped a little bit of super glue after I got everything mounted. and that'll in here on the wire, so that I'm going to do that. Put a little super glue on the tip of it so it can kind of glue itself in there, because watch your eye with it. Some of them pops up quick. I'm using Gorilla Glue. Okay, that's not where it's going to stay at, but we're going to go ahead and go to the other camera and we'll show you the last step. Okay, the last mod is coming from Partworks. It's our weather antennas. Just take some self-adhesive tape, place it together, put some super glue on here on the little rods that come in, let it glue in place, and that's a perfect rendition to the overall car, because you know the weather center has to have the 2 antennas on the back. I'll leave a link where you can get that from Partworks Upgrades. Thank you, Ian, for that beautiful mod. Okay. If everything stays the same, this will be the last screw I put in the old Ecto build. This is going to go right here on that, and a little bracket. Take your wire, run it over the top, if he's like it's right there in there like that. Okay, drop some glue in there again, let it glue, and I'm gonna fire her up, light her up, and we're gonna see the Ecto in its glory. The car is complete. Now let me get all the electronics, the lights and everything dimmed, and we're gonna fire the Ecto machine up, and we'll see it as it's completed. This has been one hell of a ride. Yes, the Ecto-1 is done. Thank you all who've joined me during this build. Hey, and you can start your build of the Ecto-1. Just look for the link below. Until next time, may the good news be yours.